अस्सलाम वालेकुम एंड वेलकम बैक टू अनदर लाइव स्ट्रीम। तो कैसे हो यार, आप सब ठीक हो? उम्मीद करता हूँ आप सब ठीक होंगे। तो गाइस आज हम फिर से खेलने वाले हैं कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी द गनस्लिंगर। ये मैंने न्यू गेम डाउनलोड की है, कुछ ही दिन पहले मैंने की थी। थोड़ी सी मैंने बीच में खेली, अच्छी लगी। मैंने कहा चलो यार देखते हैं, मैंने कहा इसकी स्ट्रीम कर लेते थोड़ी। तो इसका यार एक मसला है, इसकी जो लैंग्वेज है वो चेंज नहीं हो रही। मतलब मैंने चेक की, यूट्यूब पे भी मैंने कई वीडियोस देखी, लेकिन इसके सेटिंग में भी गया लेकिन लैंग्वेज चेंज नहीं हो रही इसकी मतलब वो बस उसके बगैर ही खेलनी पड़ रही है लैंग्वेज। तो गाइस देखते हैं कि क्या हम क्या कर पाएंगे। अच्छा मैं पहले बता दूँ, चुप हो जा भाई तू। कल हम जो मिशन हम छोड़ के गए थे, तो आज मैं सुबह मैंने थोड़ी लॉगिन की, थोड़े से हम आगे आए हूँ, ज़्यादा आगे नहीं आया। ओए फिर से वही की मैंने यही गलती की थी सुबह भी। लेकिन चलो दोबारा से चलते हैं, देखते क्या हम कर पाएंगे यार। अच्छा लेफ्ट साइड पे जाना है क्या भाई? दोबारा से मत गिराइए। ओए 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 ओए, भाई बहुत गंदे वाला है, बहुत गंदे वाला हो रहा है। एक सेकंड, ओके इस तरफ जाना है। मैं ऑब्जेक्टिव को ऑन कर दूँ, देखता हूँ।
The device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
Okay. कोई न्यू अच्छा ये कल
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route.
बहुत मजे की गेम है गाइस।
I would need to get my ass out of there.
पबजी मोबाइल भी खेलेंगे थोड़ी देर में।
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados.
गिरी मत तू बराए मेहरबानी।
Outside, inside, anywhere I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
फिर पता था यहाँ पे खड़ा होने वाला है कोई। तो कुछ तो मिला है। आरिश आगे कहते हो भाई ओपी ओपी, थैंक यू भाई। कैसे हो भाई? वेलकम टू लाइव स्ट्रीम भाई। एक सेकंड यार मैं इसको ओके। वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गाइस। जो देख रहा है लाइक कर दो, अगर अभी तक नहीं किया सब्सक्राइब भी कर दो प्लीज, ठोक दो लाइक बटन।
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights, but I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway, so I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
ओह अब आएगा मजा। ये जो शॉटगन है ना यार, ये एक बार मिल जाए ना मुझे, फिर मैं भसड़ मचाता हूँ, अभी गंदी वाली।
Times it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
ओह ध्यान डाल ध्यान डाल। ये कोई नहीं पिस्टल ना। नहीं
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a
You
hand.
mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
मैं इस चीज़ के इंतज़ार में कि क्या हम इस गेम में घोड़ों पे चढ़ पाएंगे, मतलब क्या हम इसमें घोड़े यूज़ कर पाएंगे हॉर्सेस ट्रैवलिंग के लिए, इस तरह कुछ मुझे तो नहीं लगता, क्योंकि इस तरह।
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that? Take cover! Retreat! Retreat! He's killing everybody!
Guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they? Only a few stragglers were left. I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
ओ भाई साहब, ओ
Once I
भाई साहब।
silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry. And maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that.
अबे यार इसमें भी वो करना है। ओके समझ आ गई, इसमें भी वो बचना है, मतलब बुलेट से भी।
Same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamp for South America.
बस जो देख रहा है लाइक का, तो अगर अभी तक नहीं किया ठोक दो लाइक। मैं गेम ट्राई कर रहा हूँ, देखते क्या होता है। एक सेकेंड। ओके ये हो गया थोड़ा सा। ओके ओके जी, तो मिशन कंप्लीट हो गया। अगले मिशन की तरफ बढ़ते हुए देखते हैं क्या क्या होगा आगे। पानी पी लेता हूँ थोड़ा। जो देखा लाइक का तो अगर तकनीक है ठोक दो लाइक।
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, because I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he? Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado. Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
जो लाइक कर दो अगर अभी तकनीक है ठोक दो लाइक।
Neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
ओए नीचे नहीं गिरना। एक सेकंड में ऑब्जेक्टिव देख लूँ। ओके उस तरफ जाना। पहले भी एक बार इसी तरफ पर।
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific.
जो देख रहा लाइक कर दो
The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports. Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the Wild Bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5. Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was going to rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me, the bridge was rigged with dynamite. So I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. And I made it a point to remove any dynamite that I came across. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Yes, there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done,
जो देखा लाइक कर दो ठोक दो लाइक। न्यू गेम ट्राई कर रहा हूँ। भाई जो देखा लाइक कर दो अगर अभी तक नहीं किया ठोक दो लाइक। भाई जो देख रहे लाइक कर दो, ठोक दो लाइक प्लीज।
I'm ending you.
अबे लेफ्ट होना था, वो बहुत करीब था, पता ही नहीं चला। यार जो देख रहे लाइक कर दो, अगर अब तक नहीं किया हुआ तो कर दो यार। गाइस जो देख रहे लाइक कर दो प्लीज।
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
गाइस जरूर देखना, लाइक कर दो अगर अभी तक नहीं किया हुआ तो ठोक दो लाइक।
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that. That was the fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear. Proceeded onward and realized that that way just wasn't going to work. I needed an alternate path forward.
गाइस जो देख रहे लाइक कर दो अगर अभी तक नहीं किया, लाइक कर दो प्लीज़, और सब्सक्राइब भी कर दो, अपने सारे फ्रेंड्स के साथ स्ट्रीम को शेयर भी कर दो।
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. Get off the bridge!
समझ नहीं भाई बात करना क्या है यहाँ पर फिर। बचने का क्या चांस है? समझ नहीं आ रही करना क्या है।
I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today.
हमाद चौधरी कहते हैं हाय वेलकम टू लाइव स्ट्रीम। हमाद भाई कैसे हो?
Well, it was a touching reunion. But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging
क्या
my
जरूर देखा
ass as I
लाइक
was
करो अगर
not
अभी
a
तक
young
नहीं किया
man
तो ठोक दो लाइक प्लीज। इस सेकंड ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? ओके यहाँ से
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed! Send him to our death!
Finally, I found those boys, or more precisely, they found me.
Thanks, Tracer! Kid Curry asked me!
व्हाट द हेल। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह आप सुनाओ? मैं भी ठीक हूँ भाईजान, आप कैसे हो? अच्छा अभी ठीक है। ओके एस डब्ल्यू एस ए ओके
Tracer! Kid Curry asked me!
मतलब भाई इससे बचने का कोई तरीका ही नहीं है फिर तो। एक सेकंड होगा भाई होगा। एस ए डब्ल्यू लेफ्ट
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun.
अबे यार जरूर देख रहे लाइक कर दो और सब्सक्राइब कर लो अगर अभी तक नहीं किया हुआ तो। लो जी मैं गया राइट साइड। भाई समझ नहीं है यार मैं कैसे बचूँ? मतलब मेरे पास शॉटगन है और शॉटगन से मैं उसको कैसे पे लूँगा? क्या यार है दूसरा वेपन? हाँ है। भाई मुझे समझ नहीं, मतलब एक ही शॉट में मैं कैसे मर जाता हूँ? भाई ये देखो, अब देखो भाई मैं छुप गया हूँ, ठीक है। अब भाई इसको मैं कभी कभी ऐसा होता है एग्जैक्ट भी मारो तो भी नहीं फट, मतलब बंदे को लगती। ओए नहीं 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 उठना यार, एक सेकेंड। जो देख रहे लाइक कर दो अगर अभी तक नहीं किया, ठोक तो लाइक।
Kill
ये
that
क्या हो रहा है यार?
Make him bleed! Send him to the distance!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
Disgracer, Kid Curry asked me! None of your damn friends! This some bitch is pissing me off!
Guys, do
Just
you
when I
reckon
thought
like
things
comment
couldn't get
will be
worse,
like this?
Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
ओए होए होए भाई ये इससे बचना बहुत मुश्किल है मुझे पता कि मैंने जब पहला मिशन इसका किया था ना भाई उसमें भी सेम टू सेम ये गन थी से जो भी कहते हैं मैं भूल गया हूँ नाम लेकिन भाई बहुत बुरी तरीके से मैं बचा था उससे इसको वेट करना पड़ता है पता नहीं क्या क्या
Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
भाई कैसे उसने मुझे कवर में होते हुए कैसे मार दिया भाई
tunnel down. That's
Nice.
when I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally. Come here.
जो देखा लाइक कर दो और सब्सक्राइब भी कर दो अगर अभी तक नहीं किया हो तो ठोक दो लाइक प्लीज.
As fast as he was, I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Cheating, cheating.
He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him. Those were his last words.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this gem.
Now wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
भाई जो देखा लाइक कर दो सब्सक्राइब कर दो अगर अभी तक नहीं किया हुआ है ठोक दो लाइक.
They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train.
भाई जो देखा लाइक कर दो अगर अभी तक नहीं किया हुआ तो ठोक
James'
दो
younger
लाइक
gang
प्लीज.
was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James'
that.
younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell? Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities?
यार जो देख रहे लाइक कर दो, अगर अभी तक नहीं किया हो तो ठोक दो लाइक प्लीज।
One-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
It was a rickety ride and quite precarious. You ain't seen them.
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
एक सेकंड गाइस।
Death is coming for you. You ready for a belly full of buckshot?
ये ऐसा क्यों हो गया है?
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But
bar.
you seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Star? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!" It's the damn Pinkertons! Now, I never worked for that line of sucker. But I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. It was no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember.
That you are.
यार जो देख रहा है लाइक करो, अगर अब तक नहीं किया तो कर दो यार।
Come and get me, you got the guts!
अरे भाई भाई भाई
Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that.
Came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward. I wondered if I was ever going to find the front of that train, or the bastard I was after. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
भाई सीरियसली कैसे भाई जो देख रहा है लाइक कर दो अगर अभी तक नहीं किया तो भाई अगर इन्हें लगी ना भाई सीरियसली कैसे भाई इसकी अभी बुलेट्स खत्म हो गई थी ओह शिट भाई क्या हो रहा है
shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself. There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
Guys, जो देखा लाइक कर दो, ठोक दो लाइक प्लीज.
It was definitely safer on the inside.
भाई हाँ तू नीचे ही गिर जा. नहीं भाई तू नीचे ही गिर जा.
I could see Jesse waiting for me.
Guys, जो देख रहे हैं लाइक कर दो यार, ठोक दो लाइक प्लीज.
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you.
अरे भाई ओके मतलब मैंने एक चीज़ अभी नोटिस की कि हमें साथ में अपने
Kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
ओके अभी हम एक काम करते हैं, पबजी द मोबाइल ऑन करते हैं. ओके जी इसको इंटर.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to.
ओके अभी हम एक काम करते हैं, पबजी मोबाइल ऑन करते हैं. ओके एक सेकंड मैंने देख लो सेल. मैंने एक सिंपल सी वीडियो एडिट की थी तो अभी मैंने स्टेटस पे लगाई है। गाइस जो देख रहे हैं लाइक कर दो, अगर अभी तक नहीं किया ठोक दो लाइक। एक सेकंड रुको गाइस, मैं स्ट्रीम बंद करता हूँ, दोबारा से आता हूँ।